$14. I'm getting rich. No wonder Coach Greg is so rich. Yes, $14. Boom, 50 cents a day. Coach Greg, and today I'm going to share with you YouTube revenue by your favorite fitness YouTubers. So a lot of you are probably thinking, all these people on YouTube are getting rich from ads and so forth, and you're wondering how much money are they actually making from these videos, because some of them are pretty popular and go pretty crazy and viral. And you might be thinking, well, can you make a living from this? And I'll share with you exactly how much I'm making from YouTube, and I will explain how much some of your favorite YouTubers are making, such as Seth, Feroce, Nick Strength and Power, Chris Bumstead, Jason, Blaha, Kenny KO, Athlean-x, and so on. Okay, so before I get into that, I don't actually know to the cent how much these YouTube guys are making, but I do know pretty close and can summarize and will explain to you how it's all calculated. I'm really good at math, and I will show you what's happened to me over the course of time and how exactly YouTube goes about figuring out your income. When I first started, I thought it's gotta be, if you have like 1 million subscribers, the more subscribers you have, you make more money. And guess what? There's people that actually buy followers on YouTube, okay? Same as Instagram. You can have a bunch of followers and they're not even real. Or you might have got followers 10 years ago and all of them are dead now and don't give two poops about what you're doing. So you might have a bunch of followers and they don't actually follow you anymore. They clicked subscribe 10 years ago because you were cool, you were 18, and now you're 30 years old and no one cares about you anymore, okay? So it's not just how many subscribers you have, it's more so how much views and minutes are being watched. Okay, so when you make a video, you'll see like how many people watch the video. So say 1 million. 1 million is awesome. I've never had anyone watch 1 million of my videos, ever. Sometimes you go viral, whether it's the thumbnail or something cool that happened, and it goes crazy viral and 10 million views and you make a ton of money. And I'll explain exactly how much money you do make from that. But it's not just that, it's how long is this video? If the video is over 10 minutes long, you can put more ads in. So YouTube will put ads throughout. You can click through or not or whatever, but the more ads that are going on, the more money you can have and the more money you can make. Now that doesn't help a lot if you have 1 million views and the video's an hour long and everyone watched for about 24 seconds and said, this sucks. You're not gonna make a lot of money. So it's not just how many views you got, it's how long are people actually watching your videos. Another factor, what is being discussed? So for example, for me, if I talk about food, anything to do with food, what I eat in a diet, bread is healthier than rice, or peanut butter. If I say food and talk about food, or if I go grocery shopping, I make way more money than if I talk about SARMs or gear, supplements, PDs. Why? Advertisers bid and want to be on your video, okay? If you're talking about a SARM, they might be like, I don't want to advertise that. I want to advertise to people who are all natural and want to buy my Lamborghinis or my television sets or sign up for my credit card company or whatever. So when you talk about family-friendly stuff and you don't swear and curse and make fun of people too much, you can make more money on ads, okay? So if I say a bunch of swear words in a video, I will make less money. If I talk about SARMs, PDs, things like that, a lot of times I can't even make any money because it becomes demonetized. It becomes unsuitable content. Now, another factor, who's watching your videos? If it's a bunch of 7-year-olds, and they're watching something that they can't buy, well, advertisers are not going to put on an ad on, hey, buy this Lamborghini if it's a bunch of 7-year-olds watching it, okay? So depending on the age of the viewer, that can attract more money as well. Another factor, how much money are the income of the people watching your videos? If everyone watching your video is from a third world country and they can't afford to even pay rent, and they're lucky they even have YouTube, advertisers are not going to pay a lot of money because they know that, well, that guy can't afford to spend $200 on some Nike shoes, or they can't spend $30,000 on a Toyota Corolla. They don't have the money. So they're not going to put more ads on that, okay? 50% of the people watching my videos are from the United States, which is good because the United States income is higher than the general world population on average. 10% of my viewers are from Canada. I'm from Canada. So primarily most people watching me are USA orientated. So the money I'm going to describe is in Canadian funds. The US dollar is worth about 30% more, okay? So whatever I say I'm making, take off like 30%. Also, there's YouTube Premium. So people sign up for YouTube and they have like a premium membership. So that means they don't have to watch all your ads. They can just, it skips right through it. They get all these perks. So you make money from that. So I see that as well. What are my best videos? What are they making? Okay, so let's just assume they're about 10 minutes on average because it just would get too crazy to just, you know, break it down into too much detail. For every 1,000 views on a really good video, like one about food, I can make about $6, okay? So if I made a video saying, I am going to show you what I eat in a day, a life in the Greg Doucette diet, and I get 1 million views, I would make about $6,000 Canadian from that video. If I made it on something like SARMs, I would probably make about $1 to $2 per 1,000, which would work out to, you know, $1,000 to $2,000 on 1 million views. When you make a video, it's, I mean, honestly, pure luck if it goes viral or not. I've done videos where I'm like, man, this video is going to be awesome. Like I did one the other day on like fruit is making you fat by this woman that was like, fruit is making you fat because of fructose. And I'm like, this is the best video I've ever done. And I got like 23,000 views. It's like the worst video I've made in a month. I thought it was going to get 500,000 because it's funny and it's entertaining and it's educational. It just didn't pan out. It just didn't work. And then several months ago, I make a video and I'm like, is Mark Wahlberg on steroids in The Rock? And I'm just sitting there with my phone and I'm just chatting. And it's got 400,000 views. And it's like, I'm like, it's not even a good video. It's not that good, but people just keep watching it. And what's funny is you first post a video and usually get a whole bunch of views in the first like 8 hours and then it like trails off. That video had like no views for like 2 weeks. Then all of a sudden it went ridiculous and like everyone started watching it. And why is that? YouTube has these weird algorithms and they start showing videos to people and you can click on it. So they show certain videos and a bunch of people start clicking on it. And the more people that click on it, they're like, oh, well, geez, we showed 1,000 of these to people and 100 clicked on it. That means everyone that's shown this video wants to see it. So then they start showing more and more and more and more, and it takes off, and then it goes viral. That's literally how it happened. When I do a natty or not video, it's guaranteed gonna do well. If I put any person and put the word, are they natural in it, a lot of people are gonna view it. I'm gonna make a lot of income from doing that video. So it pays off for me to make videos like that. It also gets me a lot more subscribers. And the more subscribers you have, the subscribers are showing your videos more. And the more videos that they're shown, and if they click on it a lot, and it does really good in the first hour, then it gets shown to everybody. So I have 87,000 followers, which is, it's a lot to me, but it's not a lot compared to like the people with millions. So the more subscribers I get, and then if I show a video and it does really good in the first hour, then more people around the world are gonna be shown the video and then it's gonna make more money. Let's get into how much I'm actually making. I'm gonna show you word for word, no lie. I'm gonna click on here on my screen and I'm going to read it out. So I decided to keep it on a monthly basis so that you can see. I've had a YouTube account since 2006. I never thought I would make money on ads. I showed how much I could bench press because I thought I was strong and I wanted to show off. That's the bottom line. I like, look at me, I'm the bench press guy. That's just what I was doing, okay? Did that for years and years and years and years. Had a few people watching, not a big deal. Then about 2 years ago, I said, geez, I really want to do like nutrition videos, explain my coaching, because that's what I do for a living and I want to share my knowledge. And I started doing nutritional videos, and a couple hundred videos, a couple hundred views, maybe 1,000 on a good video. No one really cared. Then I was like, oh, I'll talk about a Rad 140, GW, Anavar. And views everywhere started watching, and I'm like, well, obviously, I know what people want to watch from me. So I start doing what the people ask. When you get a bunch of views from population on a certain topic, you basically say, well, I'm not a moron. I'm going to make more of these. So I made more and more and more of those videos, and I got more and more subscribers. Then, when I started doing nutritional videos, which was the whole point in the first place, I was trying to explain like training, nutrition, losing weight, all this stuff that I've gained over the years. Then I had more views because I had enough subs that it made the video important enough to show it to people. Then these videos took off. And so now when I do videos on SARMs and things like PEDs, I get less views than when I do them on nutrition, which was the goal in the first place. So everything I did actually worked out in the end as to what I wanted. Plus, as you know, advertisers don't like PED videos as much, so the income is way lower than if I do a video on nutrition. So if I do a video on why rice sucks and why I think that you should eat salmon, it's going to do well because that's just what YouTube advertisers like. They're talking about topics that people are going to want to advertise. So looking over here, January. Okay, so that's this year, 2019. I made $9 in January plus $2 from premium revenue ads. So in January, I made about just $10, okay? I had like 5,000 subscribers then. A month goes by, February. Let's see how I did. $10 plus 4 from the premium, $14. I'm getting rich. No wonder Coach Greg is so rich. Yes, $14. Boom, 50 cents a day. I only spend 5 hours a day on the videos, so I'm making 10 cents an hour. Ba-boom. Kept going though, kept trying. March, $210 plus 45 from the premium. It's starting to come along, people. That's $250 in a month. That's almost $10 a day. And I only spent like, I don't know, 5 hours a day doing this. I had to research and get information and do all this stuff. It's a lot of work. Next month, April, $1,000 plus $200 on the premium. So that's $1,200 in April. I think I did that Mark Wahlberg video at that point, and it started to take off. And obviously my subs are going up, and there's a lot more videos. And the more people subscribe, they watch some of my older videos, and so then the more the money comes in. May, $2,300 plus $300, so $2,600 in May. It's getting better. June, $4,600 plus $500 premium. Okay, so about $5,000 in June. So those of you who think that I'm some kind of editing genius, I am a zero genius. I have no idea how to use technology. I pay to have it done because I'm not an idiot, because I want to make more quality videos and then get more subscribers. More subscribers means more people hire me for coaching. I do this to get clients to coach. My job is a coach. The premium ads and the revenue from this is bonus stuff. It's bonus. The quality of the videos looks better. It makes it more professional, and then people are more likely to believe in what I'm doing. And if I have hundreds and hundreds of videos out there explaining my beliefs, people can kind of watch 100 videos and be like, yeah, I agree with this Greg guy. I'm going to hire him. It makes sense. I want to do what he's doing. Next month, July, $4,800 plus $600. So $5,400 in July. Summer, not bad. And then August, $4,300 plus $550, so a bit under $5,000 in August. And September just ended, $5,200 plus $500 some, so $5,800, so just under $6,000, okay? And so basically you can see that I started at the start of the year making a few cents a day, about $10 in a month, and now I'm making $5,000 or $6,000 a month. So if you make 5,000 times 12, that'd be $60,000 in ad revenue for a year. Now, mind you, I have under 100,000 subscribers, and that's how much money I'm making. So let's compare me, who's just a baby in this thing. I'm just starting. This is my first year, really, of doing anything YouTube. And let's compare me to some of your favorite people. Let's look at Jason Blaha, who has 110,000 followers. So he's more famous than me, right? More followers. So what's more important than the followers is the views, okay? I make a lot of videos and they get a lot of views. So in a month, the last month, I had 1.9 million views. So that means that 1.9 million people clicked on a video. It could have been, you know, each person could have watched 10 videos and whatever. But 1.9 million times somebody watched my video, so then that's how many ads could have been shown, and that's the income. Jason Blaha had 0.6 million, so about 1/3 as much. So I did the math out, and it works out that he would make about $1,500 a month. So about $18,000 a year, Jason Blaha, okay? Some of you notice him. He does a lot of videos about me, talks about fitness, and so on. Kenny KO. Figured I'd do it on him because I watched a lot of his videos. He has 355,000 subscribers, so about 4 times as many as me. He gets 1.5 million views a month, which works out to about $4,000. So he makes a little bit less than I do, but very close. But he has 4 times as many followers. How do I know all this? Where am I inventing this stuff? Socialblade.com. You type socialblade.com, internet, and you type Greg Doucette, you type, you know, Caleb Van Monger, whatever person you want to look at, and it's got all their stats on YouTube right there, and you can look at it, and it's right in front of your face, and you can't bullshit it. It's right there. It says everything. Next, Chris Bumstead. Yes, Mr. Olympia champion from Canada. 220,000 followers. How does he only have 220,000 followers, Mr. Olympia? He's got to make more videos or something. Anyway, he has 2.2 million views. So I have 1.9 million, so he's more popular and makes more than me. So he's at about 6,000 a month. Times 12, so about $70,000 a year from YouTube revenue. And I don't think he's trying that hard. I think he could put a lot more effort into his videos. It's not like he's got like crazy professional editing. This is the Mr. Olympia. I think Chris could get to millions of followers and be making millions of dollars. So untapped potential there. Nick Strength and Power. Who the heck doesn't know about them? 780,000 followers, all to do with bodybuilding. I watched a lot of his stuff. 7.5 million views a month. That's a lot, people. $20,000 a month, $250,000 a year. This is Canadian funds. But he's making $250,000 a year from this. So obviously, that's a full-time job. That's awesome. That's well worth it. Seth Feroce, that's one of the top pro bodybuilders that does videos. I don't see a lot of us. I'm like one of them. Seth is way more popular than me. He has 440,000 followers. That's amazing. He only has 1.7 million views, however, which is less than me. So he's making about 5,000 a month, which is about 60,000 a year. So what I see there is I see a guy that isn't really trying. He's not really trying to make a lot of videos, not trying to make a lot of money. Because with that many followers, 5 times more than me, if he put as much work into his videos as I do, well, you could make probably 5 times the income. So instead of making, I don't know, 70 grand a year, this guy could make $250,000 easy, okay? Athlean-x, 8.5 million followers. I mean, that's like more famous than most movie stars. 27 million times people are watching his videos in a month. That's like 1 million a day. Think of the ads. $65,000 a month. 65K, not a year, a month. So multiply that out. He's making $750,000 a year on YouTube. Okay? So there you have it. That's a wrap. You want to look up more of your famous friends, Regan Grimes, Antoine Viant, whoever you like. Check them out on YouTube. Go to Social Blade, type it in, see how many followers they have, see how many views they have. Check out what they have for income, write them, make your suggestions, and keep it going. Anyway, that's a wrap. I hope you like me sharing you about this information. It's obviously a totally different topic than I'm used to, but I thought I'd be transparent and say it, my income. I never dreamed possible that I could make this kind of money. I never ever thought I could get 100,000 subscribers. I'm going to probably get that in a month. By Halloween is the goal. And that would be amazing, and you get a plaque from YouTube, and it makes you, like, cool, and you can put it on your wall and be like, I'm a YouTube dude. So anyway, I guess I'm almost a YouTube dude, and I have a lot more videos. Watch them because it makes me money, and I like having a job and making a living, and I get to make more videos. And the more times you watch my videos, the more motivation it has to me to pay to make more editing and more videos and all that good stuff. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Click the like button, subscribe, bell button, do all that good stuff. Greg Doucette IPP Pro on Instagram. And until next time, I am out of here.